All right, Rebecca. I've been with Redwood for 18 years, and I think you are just behind me by a year or two. How long have you been with Redwood?
I just had my 16-year anniversary.
Yeah, my 18-year anniversary was 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being there, and then you've been here at Staple with us for a long time.
Yeah.
So
We're two of the OGs.
I was going to say we're like Redwood OGs right now.
Yeah.
So it's fun to have somebody that you know has been consistent, somebody you can call, rely upon, text, email, whatever you need.
Oh, yeah.
So you are one of my Redwood OGs.
Yeah, likewise. Likewise. You're always a phone call away. If I need anything, I'll just call you, and you always answer, even when you're out of town. So I appreciate it.
The bad habit I have of answering on the text and everything, but yes, thank you.
Yeah, we've even done transactions together.
We have, yes, we have.
Yeah, smooth ones too.
Yes, that's always thankful in this business to have a
Yeah.
nice smooth transaction and knowing that the person that's on the other side is going to respect you, but respect your clients as well.
Yeah,
that's important.
absolutely.
All right, so I go back 18 years of my 20 years I've been with Redwood, celebrating 20 years on September 28th this year. So I remember I started in real estate the day after my birthday. I went to a Redskins Cowboys Monday night game, and I started that Tuesday afterwards. I don't know who won, but I will probably say it was probably the Cowboys at that point. But I got into real estate. My mom was in new home sales for 26, 27 years and knew Sean. And through Sean, I knew Nick and Eddie. They're all Penn State guys, but they all work with Richard American, which is where my mom worked. So my mom worked with them. My mom was a general sales manager for about a year. And I got the call one day from Sean, hey, come out and meet with us. And that was it. The rest was history.
Sean Military.
Yeah, Sean Military. It was, I've known Sean since I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
We played soccer together. He loves to tell the story. If he has the photo, he'll bring it out.
I've seen it.
You've seen it. You've seen it. It's interesting. We were probably two of the tallest guys on the team. Right? We're vertically challenged. But yeah, I was in real estate for 2 years. He called me in, and the rest is history. I've been 18 years Redwood.
Wow.
And how did you?
Yeah, so I, like your mom, I was in new home sales as well for two national builders. And Sean also had asked me to come in and speak with him, and I did. And I just fell in love with the camaraderie that the office had and the atmosphere, just everything it had to offer. And I've never looked back.
Yeah.
So
no more sales trailers or
no.
models. Now you're getting out and hitting a car and meeting with clients and going to selling their houses.
Yeah.
But I think a great transition is being a sales manager to a resale residential agent. I think you already get that background, so it's a little bit easier if you're just coming in from another profession. So,
right.
And I've been top agent of the company ever since you've been here too, which is awesome.
Well, thank you.
We've had a lot of great trips and reward parties and things of that nature, so we've celebrated quite a few times.
Yes. We've even gone and celebrated without the company too.
We have.
One of the fun memories, Kevin and I go way, way back with Sean Military. We go way back with him too. And one of the first stories is we had our grand opening in Leesburg. And Nick was there, Sean was there. We had music and food and just a whole lot of fun. And I decided it was a good time to toilet paper your car.
Yep, she did.
Michelle Peak and I went out and we toilet papered your car and made it look real pretty for where you were headed for your next event.
Yep, that was the story I was going to bring up if you didn't bring that up. But it's nothing like walking out of a downtown Leesburg for a company event.
Yeah.
Probably 6 dozen rolls of Charmin toilet paper all over my car.
So you became Charmin.
That's how I got the nickname Charmin from Rebecca.
Yeah, it sure is. And then there was another really funny one where we were at Bar Louie one night and the guys were there. We had an event with the lender at the time. And Ariane and I were there hanging out, and we didn't want to leave. We didn't want to go home. Everybody's like winding down and leaving, and we're like, what do? We don't want to go home. So Uber had just come out and you had just left, and we're like, let's go toilet paper LaRue's house. So we get in an Uber and we go to our old office and we get a plunger and we line up toilet paper on the plunger and go back in the Uber and drive to your house. And your dogs were barking, so we couldn't toilet paper your house. But we went to Sean Military's house and toilet papered his. And I ran into the mailbox. Ariane's stiletto heel got stuck in the ground. Anyway, crazy how it comes full circle that Ariane is now your wife. So crazy.
Toilet papering experience with Rebecca to married 5 years in.
Yeah, you just had your 5-year anniversary and 2 kids.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I think it has everything that we would want. They offer everything that any realtor that's going to be successful has. I mean, we have everything here at the company. All the training, the camaraderie, the brokers that are readily available to jump in and help us. Lee, who's runs our office, who's constantly just, what do you need? What do you need?
Yeah.
There's no reason for us to go anywhere else.
Yeah, my thing is 18 years in one company's, there are some agents out there that have longer tenure in the same company. But for me, I feel like the company itself, with everything that goes on in the real estate industry, they're at the forefront of what we need to know. But if I ever get into a bind, which thankfully is not very often, but if I ever need that, if I can't get a hold of my broker, Sean, Nick, and Eddie, I know their personal cell phones. Yeah. They always answer. They always pick up the phone. Redwood also is not just real estate, but testament to Rebecca with the Redwood Gives Back.
Right.
She is huge for that. And, I volunteer as much as I can. But I'll just tell you, it's just like she had mentioned, the camaraderie, support. There's always agents coming and going, and agents that leave, you'll see them come back because it was like, that's what was here. And you don't know when you leave. But I see a lot of agents, and I call them jumpers, that they'll jump every year and a half, 2 years to what they think is the next best thing. And I've seen agents at 4 companies in like the last 10, 11 years. And to me, that's hard sale to my clients and my friends. Like, I'm all over the place. What's going on? I feel like my roots are grounded. I've got what I need. If I ever need something, I have so many, not just agents, but so many different people in the company that I can call and rely upon and get these answers that I need when I need it. So, it is like a family.
Yeah, I would agree 100%.
You're almost like brothers.
Right. Yeah. So Redwood Gives Back started the year that I started here, actually, and this December will be our 17th year doing a toy drive. We've done Toys for Tots in the past. Unfortunately, they're not set up in Loudoun County this year, so we're having to do it for Mobile Hope, which we're super excited about. So we're still going to be collecting toys and doing a huge donation for our county, which is really important. And in the past, we've done Easter baskets, which you've helped contribute to a lot. You've even helped deliver them. That's for Loudoun Abused Women's Shelter. And then we've also done it for Habitat as well, or Loudoun Interfaith. So we've done events at Top Golf for suicide prevention and anti-bullying. So we've done a lot of stuff. We've done drives here for hurricane relief.
That's true. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, down in Texas and in Houston and in Florida, we helped both of them.
Yeah.
And the Carolinas, we did 3.
Those. Yeah, those were good ones too. It's it's the things that I'd say you come up with, but it's been huge. It's the Toys for Tots for so long, and Laws, which is Loudoun Abused Women's Shelter, the Easter baskets for the moms and the kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot about the hurricane relief that we've done, and suicide prevention at Top Golf, and just other fundraisers throughout the year that we can donate our time, energy, and money to people that need it is huge.
Right. Yeah. So we do it on a local level and then on a national level as well, depending on what the cause is for.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we love it. Thanks for always contributing too. You always share away and show
try.
up.
I
It's
try.
great.
All right, let's see. So I've been in Northern Virginia for 50 years. I moved down from Pennsylvania. I was born at State College, and other than when I went away to college, I've been in Loudoun or Fairfax County my entire life. Um, I'm on my third house in Loudoun County. I started out in Fairfax when I bought my first home, turned into three additional homes after that. And I don't just sell real estate, right? I believe in it. So I am actually an investor as well. So I buy houses and properties. But just living here, I remember when I went to high school, there was only 4 high schools in the county. It was Broad Run, nicknamed Cornfield High. It was surrounded by
Yeah.
cornfields. And then what happened was all the construction growth of the housing development took off. Just to see this area grow, it's been tremendous. There's so many new schools and restaurants and just things to do and parks. Um, it's been massive. And I can tell you, I recall when Route 7, Route 28 were one lanes each way.
Yeah.
Uh, just to see it go from farmland and rural areas to the suburbs and grow. And geez, now we're talking about all these data centers that are taking
I
it
know.
over.
Speaking of,
It's out the window. But I just love living here. The location is great. We're close to DC. So many things to do and see. Very kid friendly. You're close to major airports. You want to go away on vacation like
yeah.
Cancun.
Yeah.
It's easy to get to. But what about yourself?
So I actually was born and raised here as well. I grew up in Tyson's Corner. Got my first job when I was 14 years old at the mall. And my dad's still in the same house that I grew up in Vienna. And I've been in Loudoun County since 1999. I'm on my second house. I live in River Creek, and I absolutely love it. I've been in my house for 18 years now.
That's unheard of.
Yes. So
Especially
I don't want to go anywhere else.
our business, people usually move every 4 to 7
Yeah.
years. So you're 4 times that amount. Really, if you
Yes.
think about it that way.
I know.
I can't believe you've been here.
I can't believe how much the area has grown as well. And like you mentioned, the restaurants that are, I mean, just everything is everywhere now.
We think about one Loudon, everything that's taken up over there. I mean, and then you go from the Howland Bernie Hansen Park. I mean, that's huge for all the kids in sports. And
Yeah.
they got playgrounds and skate parks and everything like that. Leesburg is doing the same thing.
Yeah, even where the Wegman Shopping Center is now, you can walk around and drink alcohol outside. They give you to-go cups, and you walk around with the kids, listen to live music, and it's a grand old time over there now.
There can be.
Yeah. So you and I have a little friendly competition with our little pop-bys that we do every year.
On the holidays.
A lot of
Yep.
fun, yep, for the holidays. In fact, we even have each other on our Popeye list.
Hey, everyone counts.
Every single one of them count. Yep. Yeah. So I know you do your peppermint bark, which is really good, and you do little loaves.
Yeah, I do loaves of pumpkin bread. Yeah.
Pumpkin bread.
Yeah,
Both are
it's become an addiction. I've got clients that'll start sending me messages in November saying, looking forward to your pumpkin bread and peppermint bark. Or, I like the pumpkin bread. I put a slice in the toaster. Or I just pull it straight out of the refrigerator, put some butter on it, and the kids love the peppermint bark. But it's become a labor of love. Every year it gets bigger and bigger.
Yep.
I got to the point where I actually purchased a industrial mixing bowl.
You did?
Yeah, an industrial size mixing bowl. So I went for the little KitchenAid.
Uh-huh.
And it can hold 4 of the KitchenAid. So I'm making more at a time. Instead of spending about 6 to 7 days baking, I'm spending 2 days.
Uh-huh.
Anywhere from 380 to 400 loaves. And
Wow.
I've updated to double oven, so it's like mass production at the LaRue household. But it's just fun because people love it. My house will smell good for about 5 to 6 days after when I do that baking.
Nice.
But it's intensive. It takes a lot of time, and now I've got a bunch of little feet running around. I'm like, get out of my kitchen, Daddy's busy making, but they love to eat it. They love the smell. So they
want to help.
They want to help. 100%.
Yeah. So for my Popeyes, I do champagne, and a little note on there. I usually do mine between Christmas and New Year's, and say that it's like have a popping New Year and like fun stuff like that.
Try to just run on the holiday theme there.
Yeah.
And I try to get mine out by middle of December, just in case I have those that are traveling.
Right.
Which I had in the past. I dropped one off. Somebody went to Germany for 10 days and they said it came back and it was still there and nothing was wrong. Everything was good.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's the cold weather helped out, but,
Yep.
yeah, it's just one of those things that, we give back to our clients, and our clients are our
They
friends.
love
They're
it.
real partners. They trust us.
Yep.
And, it's still something to think of them every year. It's just fun to do, as much time as it does take, but it's just fun to kind of get out there and reconnect with them too as well.
Yeah. I know when I do the booze, I have to make sure they're home so that someone in the neighborhood's not going around and collecting all the
It's
all
that
the
time of year.
champagne.
She's coming by with a
Yeah.
pack of it's champagne.
Right.
Yeah.
They know.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows.
So I guess I should anticipate getting a loaf and some peppermint bark here soon. A couple weeks, maybe.
As long as I can get inside the gates of the community.
All
If
right.
not, you may have to check your office here.
Oh.
That being said, what goes better with pumpkin bread and chocolate? Champagne.
Some champagne. Yep. There you go.
We'll exchange if we don't get
There
to
you
drop each
go.
other's off. Or
Yeah.
even happy hour.
There you go. Speaking of happy hour, we have one on Thursday.
Too, that I unfortunately can't make.
Yep. And it's somebody's birthday too.
This is Friday.
Yep.
We won't say how old.
Yeah, that's okay.
But you can tell if I told you I've been here for 50 years, coming from another state.
Yeah.
Just that one. Oh,
yeah,
man.
So happy early birthday.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
One last thing is, Rebecca's like my work wife.
Yeah,
She's
my
called
work
me her
husband.
work husband. So everybody's like, wait, that's your husband? That's your wife? Like, no, we just been with the company so long.
Yeah.
That's just the nickname that we came up with for each
Yeah.
other. Cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Somebody that has been here for so long, can trust, rely upon, and it's just great to have you.
Absolutely. Likewise. Glad to have you too. Always a phone call away.
Always a phone call away, that's true. Or text these days.
Yeah, text too. That works too.